Welcome to the video arm wrestling fans. I have 3 interesting and important news updates for you today. Number 1 will be Levan Saginashvili is visiting Monster Michael Todd in the near future. Number 2, Larry Wheels will be launching an app for arm wrestlers. Number 3, Pro Punja League in India will be hiring coaches for their arm wrestlers. So let's start with our first news. Monster Michael Todd will be inviting Levan Saginashvili to his Monster Factory after his June Super match against Devon Laird. Will Levan Saginashvili visit USA as a winner or as a loser? Please tell me in the comment section. And this is one great thing about YouTube and YouTubers. If you are an athlete and also a YouTuber, you can invite other high level athletes like Levan himself to collaborate with you to visit your place and provide awesome content for almost free, because you can cover their flights, their expenses, their hotels, food, accommodation, everything, and in fact also provide them some money in return as an incentive to be visiting your country, and still cover that all of that from YouTube only. This is the great thing about YouTube, so that we can see more and more collaborations of our favorite athletes for free and we get to learn from them. So I really like that part about YouTube, and I like one thing about Monster Michael Todd, that he is great at doing these collaborations. We saw him collaborating with Juji Mufu and Tom. He was running up and down stairs and doing those pull-ups on rolling handles and whatnot. Amazing content. I just cannot imagine seeing Levan Saginashvili, 180 kg Levan, trying to complete Michael's track course as soon as he can, within 3-4 minutes, whatever the time is, and doing these stuff. This is just going to be amazing stuff. So let's move on to the next news. Larry Wheels has announced that he will be launching an app on May 21st. It is not going to be specifically about arm wrestling. It will also include bodybuilding programs as well, but there will be a part for arm wrestling in that. And the good thing about that, it is in collaboration with Levan Saginashvili. So Levan has helped design those arm wrestling training programs for beginners in association with Larry Wheels. So I'm sure, since Larry has announced that the price for first month is only going to be $1 for 1 month. This is just amazing. So I'm quite sure that it will be not specific to any individual, because nobody can do that for just $1. But for the beginners, I think it will be good enough, because 90 or maybe 80% of the arm wrestling audience, the fans right now, are beginners who have very rarely competed or competed less than 5-10 times, I would say. So for them, it can be a really good program, really good initiative. You can support them by downloading that app and with just $1. With that being said, let's move on to our third and final news. Pro Punja League in India is hiring coaches from India as well as from other countries of the world. So Mr. Parveen Dabas, he is a Bollywood actor and the owner of Pro Punja League. I just did an interview with him, and he's really passionate about arm wrestling. He's planning on having leagues in arm wrestling with his team, Pro Punja team, and there will be auctioning for players. There will be bidding. Players will be bought for money. This is something that I can never imagine about arm wrestling. That is some really great stuff. I've only seen that in bigger sports, bidding and auctioning especially. So if you know someone who is a great level arm wrestler or a coach or both, but for some reason he's not really interested in watching YouTube videos, especially arm wrestling news, please send that video to that guy, to that coach, so that our coaches can get benefited as well. They may be retired from the sport themselves. They may not be competing because of age, injuries or any other stuff, but they can still earn from arm wrestling and create an impact in arm wrestling. And this will be a great future for our older athletes and young athletes as well. Whenever, I don't know, maybe it is a problem with me, whenever I imagine coach, I imagine a guy who's 50-60 years old, but coaches can be as young as 30 years old. So everyone gets to benefit from it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone who thinks like you. My name is Pradeep, and I thank you so much for watching.